Good morning, boys and girls, mums and dads and families. I hope you're all safe and well and that you've had a good weekend. I've really enjoyed finding out what you've been doing to keep yourselves busy this week. You'll notice I'm not doing my usual outdoor broadcast today, as it's a little bit chilly, but fear not, I will show you some outdoor clips a little later. This week you've all seemed to manage the remote learning activities really well, and I hope you're finding the activities fun to do. These will become more and more familiar as time goes on. I hope that you're also managing to fit in some reading, which is very important at this time. Keeping up your times tables is also important, so do try and build this into your day. I set you a number of tasks this week, and I've been really enjoying seeing pictures of your hard work. Lots of you have told me how much you enjoyed the art lesson about the microsculpture photographer Leven Bliss. Some of you had a go at your own detailed drawings of bugs, and I've been really impressed. Here's a couple of the drawings I've been sent this week by William and Charlie, but do keep sending them in. I know I keep saying it, but it's so important to get outside to enjoy the fresh air and to get some exercise. I hear that lots and lots of you are doing the Joe Wicks workouts, which is brilliant. It's important to step away from the screens, to give your eyes, your brains and your bodies a break, so do get outside if you can. Harry Owen has been up to all sorts. He's very lucky to have a very big garden, and he's been spending a lot of time outdoors. Created his own forest school even. He's included a fire pit, was toasting marshmallows, looks fabulous. He's created his own bike track, and he's been down the river, and he's even had time to do some gardening. I'm looking forward to seeing pictures of your plants as they grow, Harry, but keep up the good work. Harry's not the only one getting busy outside. On Friday we set you a nature hunt as a task. Izzy and Anna became nature spotters and went out in their garden looking for mini beasts and did a bit of pond dipping. I imagine that they found lots of different creatures and hopefully used the spotter charts in the link in last week's planning. I especially liked their mode of transport to get around the place, quite jealous. Tyler also enjoyed going out searching for mini beasts, and he was ticking off the list as he spotted them, so super work everyone. I know we don't all have huge gardens, but we're lucky that we can find nature all around us. So when you're taking your daily exercise, whether it's in the local park, woods or lanes by your home, do look out for creatures and try and get some fresh air every day. I'm also keen to share photos sent in by Martha and Isabel of their wonderful cushions. They followed the instructions on the weekly plan and created these fabulous no-sew t-shirt cushions. I think you'll agree that they've done a fantastic job. Sewing's another thing I love to do, and I recommend you try this task if you haven't done it. You don't need to be able to sew to achieve great results like these. Last week I mentioned that Harry Ling had some exciting news, and I can now reveal what it is. Harry's family have been thinking about getting a dog for many months. Harry's been so excited. They've been making sure that it's the right time to get a pet, because getting a pet is a really big decision, carries a lot of responsibilities, and because pets take a lot of time and care. Well, drumroll, Harry's family have taken the plunge and have welcomed Isla, the gorgeous fox-red Labrador, into the Ling household. Good luck everyone, and I can't wait to see some photos in the coming days as the puppy settles in. I've enjoyed reading some of the rainbow themed poems that you've sent in. They've been very thought-provoking and carefully written. I thought I'd read you the winning entries from Miss Brown's class, which was written by Cecily, and Esme, who was the winner in Miss Helena's class. Congratulations both. I will read them to you now. Dreams will come true if you believe in them. Rays of sunshine beat down on my face. Every day feels the same at this moment. Asking myself, when will this end? My family and I are remaining strong, waiting for times to be better again, opening our eyes to the beauty around us, remembering to stay safe and to keep clapping for our wonderful NHS. Such a fabulous poem, well done Cecily. And now Esme. Free, the world wants to have freedom again, return to normal. Excited, the world is excited for a new day. Extinguish, nothing will extinguish our hopes. Don't be afraid, work together. Our spirits will never die. Me and you, us, we need to fight and bring light to the world again. Two lovely poems, so well done girls. And that brings me on to VE Day. I hope you managed to watch the assembly and have a go at some of the activities in the VE Day folder last Friday. I know that some of you put up flags and held little tea parties to celebrate 75 years since the end of World War II. If you did watch TV on Friday, you'll have seen many programmes mentioning VE Day, and perhaps you found out more about this important milestone. Cecily and her older brother Rory celebrated in style with a tea for two in their garden. Rory dressed up as a 1940s soldier, and Cecily looked rather grand in her lovely dress, sipping tea in the garden with some bunting. I absolutely loved this photo. Lara, meanwhile, was also putting up flags in her garden. Great job, everyone. So what have I been doing to keep busy this week? It's been a week of birds for me. Firstly, one of our hens laid their first egg, which was very exciting. She's laid one every day since, and although smaller than a normal egg, they're delicious. The other 3 chickens are yet to start laying, but hopefully not too long now. There is no rush in nature. The chickens are settling in nicely and become much more friendly and confident now they've got used to their new surroundings. They've also been a bit naughty this week, and I've been finding a way to escape from their run. We don't know how they're getting out, and we keep seeing them in the garden and having to put them back in. We introduced Bonnie, our Labrador, to the hens this week, and she seems more interested in the food, to be honest, than the hens themselves. The birds in my garden have been super busy. It must be one of the busiest weeks for nesting birds, as they're either building nests or raising chicks and searching for food. This week I spotted a small bird fly out of my shrub by my front door. I took a peek to see what it might have been doing there. And to my amazement, I saw this wonderful nest of 5 bright blue eggs. The nest was no bigger than the size of the palm of my hand, and each egg was the size of my thumbnail. I don't think I've ever seen eggs so blue. They were like little ultramarine jewels. The mother bird was back and forth, and the next day I decided to take a look. I did make sure that the mother bird was off the nest, as you shouldn't disturb birds when they're nesting, as you can easily frighten them off. I couldn't see any eggs at first, but when I looked closer I realised that the eggs had actually hatched and there were 5 tiny chicks instead. I quickly left the area not to spook the mother, but I managed to get a quick photo to show you. I think the bird is called a Dunnock. She's quite tiny, and this week we've loved watching her work extremely hard feeding her chicks. All day long she flies in and out of her nest with little flies, bits of seed and whatever else she can find. It's been really lovely to see. So now we know there's chicks in the nest, we've kept well away, as we want them all to grow up in peace and quiet, be healthy and eventually fledge the nest. This week I'm continuing with the nature theme, but want you to focus on flowers. Now I know the flowers may not be for everyone, but as you know I'm a keen gardener and love to see them in my garden. This time of year, every day something new is bursting into life. Many of you have been telling me about the flowers and plants you're growing in your gardens, so I think it would be good to see how many flowers you can name. A little bit of a quiz. I'm going to show you 8 pictures of well-known flowers to see if you know what they're called. If you can't name them all, that's fine, that's okay. I'll be uploading some flower charts into the SharePoint for you to check how many you got right. So here they are. So how did you get on? This week for your family challenge, I'm going to ask you either to have a go at pressing flowers, or you can make a bug hotel. I'll be adding information into the folders on the SharePoint to help you with this. So check out the family challenge folder. So that brings me nicely onto our thought and reflection for the week. I want to remind you all that just as all the flowers are different and amazing, so too people are all different, but all wonderfully made. Just as flowers can brighten our day when we see them, so too each of us can brighten other people's days by our care and our attitudes. Especially at this time, we cherish and appreciate others who mean so much to us. We thank you, God, for the beauty of flowers. Giving flowers shows that we care. Flowers can brighten our day and fill our hearts with gladness. Please help us to be like flowers to other people, brightening their day and bringing joy to those around us. Amen. I hope you all enjoyed today's virtual assembly, and remember, ask a grown-up if you've got any worries or need help with your work. Create some lovely activities for yourselves. If you can, find out more about flowers and see if you can squeeze in a few of my activities on Friday, especially the family challenge. And as always, try to get out and observe nature and how spring is changing our outdoor environment. Try and complete the work that's been set for you, and please remember that if you've got any questions or anything else bothering you, please get in touch, and that goes for mums and dads as well. I'll be uploading all the answers on Fridays that you can check who you've got on. I save the answers for each week in the same folder. For example, the answers for week 3 will be uploaded into the week 3 folder on Friday at around midday. I'm really keen to hear news of this week's family challenge on pressing flowers or making bug hotels, so do keep sending me those pictures. I love seeing what you're all up to. Have a lovely week, everyone. I'll see you again next week for my 5th virtual assembly. I will end with a quick update on my garden and some Bonnie action. I couldn't possibly leave her out. Stay safe, everyone. It's been great talking to you, and I look forward to your messages this week to let me know how you've been getting on. Take care, everyone. Bye.
By my polytunnel, just thought I'd give you a little bit of a look to see how all my plants are getting on. As you can see, things are doing really well. Sweet corn and tomatoes, got some basil, which we love to have in the summer with pasta, some sweet peas. I think these are, let's have a look, cucumber, some flowers. Down here I've got parsley, and some more flowers, some coriander which I've never grown before, some leeks, and then you can see that the courgette is doing rather well. And in here we've got some aubergines which I've never ever grown in some grow bags, some runner beans, some flowers, some more runner beans, some more tomatoes. So yeah, got quite a lot of plants ready to harvest in a few weeks' time, hopefully. And here this is our wild area. So we've got a pond, which is an old bathtub really, and in here I've got a frog, but I think he's hiding today. Can't see him. Usually he sits on this little rock here, but he's not coming out today, I don't think. We'll have to make do with this frog instead. Garlic, some lettuce, some radish, and then some onions. And here is my raspberry cage. So we've got a row of summer fruiting raspberries, and then on the other side, I can't really show you, on the other side here, the smaller ones are all the ones that fruit in the autumn. So summer here and autumn here. And then in my greenhouse, lots of flowers. Got the tomatoes in, they're looking really healthy. And then along here, got some herbs and some more tomatoes. And have plenty of tomatoes this year, hopefully. So here comes Bonnie. Look at that.